So there's a UN General Assembly meeting happening in New York
Hmm.
right now, and I'm bitching about the fact that now countries, because we are 2 years into a genocide, they've done nothing to stop it. They haven't restricted weapon
Hmm.
sales to Israel. Are like, ooh, recognize a Palestinian state.
Hmm.
Um, bingo, you get a badge of statehood or whatever it is we do
Right,
now
right.
with states. A standing army? Ooh, not quite. But so just this week, last year, Ireland, Norway, and Spain recognized a Palestinian state. Now Britain, France, Australia, and Canada did. Obviously, the United States and Israel itself are holdouts. And I guess it's like, to me, it does feel just kind of like very late to the party, like washing your hands of what's happening currently. And also the flotilla, dozens of flotillas are heading to
Right.
Gaza. They will likely be intercepted by Israel.
Hmm.
Hopefully nobody is harmed. But I'm like, yeah, you could also just send your navy, you know, if you're so fucking down, Spain, or you're so fucking down, the UK, send the Royal Navy, because it would be very
Right.
interesting to cause a crisis between Israel and the Royal Navy. Like, you actually need that would be interesting. Like, that might actually block get through a blockade, because
Right.
Israel doesn't want that smoke. Um, or do they? So that's sort of what I'm bitching about, is just this, like, it does, Spain, I guess, did cancel some weapons contracts that they had buying weapons from Israel,
Hmm.
but so far everything just feels performative and
100%. Yeah.
disappointing.
I think there was a bigger chance of Spain sending their navy to bring Kimmel back than send them to Israel.
Yes. No, exactly, exactly. And we understand, like, I'm not saying obviously Americans are we have our entire
Hmm.
uh, you know, s- our path laid out for us, for me, within the Democratic Party,
Hmm.
and making sure that any APAC candidate or anyone who receives money from, Israeli lobby is, like, persona non grata. But it's like, y'all could take this a step farther. Like, but anywho, it's not the worst showing at the UN. That had to be Donald Trump, who, in part of his closing remarks, in a room full of countries upon whom he has levied anywhere between 10 and 90% tariffs upon,
Right.
whose goods we desperately need, and whose economies are surging, while many of their economies are surging while ours
Hmm.
is not, said this.
You have to end it now. Sid, I can tell you, I'm really good at this stuff. Your countries are going to hell. In America, we've taken bold action to swiftly shut down uncontrolled migration.
Amazing.
Your
Amazing
countries
stuff.
are going to hell.
Yeah. Well, maybe the rapture was to the end. That's what he was saying. He was gonna be raptured to hell, except the U.S. That is insane thing to say.
Your countries are going to hell. Like, uh, are those the words of a smart deal maker? And I know none of this makes sense, and, like, the UN is woke because it recognizes that other countries exist,
Right.
and no Fox News outfit will play it, nor Sinclair Media or Nexstar. But it's just like, this shit is embarrassing, y'all. This is embarrassing.
Yeah, and I love that he said right before that, I'm good at that stuff, and then it was like, and now this sentence that will show you that I'm not.
Your country's going to
You
hell.
have to end it now. Sid, I can tell you, I'm really good at this stuff. Your countries are going to hell. In America, we've taken bold action to swiftly shut down uncontrolled migration.
So this is following from remarks about immigration.
Hmm.
And I'm really good at this stuff. Now, earlier in the day, I believe the prompter was broken. So, and he had very harsh words for whomever broke it. But I do feel
Hmm.
like he's just kind of, spitballing here. This is
Oh yeah,
total freelance Trump.
he's so good at improv. He's just doing yes and racism. Nice stuff.
It's brilliant. And just ends with, your countries are going to hell. You points at all the brown people. Um,
Exactly.
incredible. But yes, when are we actually gonna, when are we gonna get the so-called good countries to actually stand up for Palestine? Ooh, TBD. What's going on, Frantifa? If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel right now. Hit that button. And also, you can become a patron and support the show every single week. Get access to bonus episodes and exclusive merchandise. Patreon.com/bitchuation room. Do